Ace 4 suited on the button. We have two limpers in front. We make a mandatory raise to $12. Both players call, of course. The flop is 5 of spades, 3 of hearts and the 8 of hearts. We flopped the nut flush draw and gut shot draw. We pretty much have the goods here. Both players check. I bet $20 and we take it down. Easy game.
How did I get here? Well, to answer that, you'd have to go back a little while.
We're not doing that!
Pocket tens on the hijack. Under the gun +1 opens the pot to $15. I will just call to here to set mine. The big blind calls. We go 3 ways to the flop. The flop is 10 of spades, 7 of clubs and the deuce of spades. We flopped top set. So can I hear it? Pre-flop raiser bets $15. I would raise here most of the time, but I decided on just calling because I wanted the big blind to come for a ride. Unfortunately, he folded. That makes me sad. Turn is the 3 of spades. Terrible card. Nothing I can do here but call. There aren't much flushes in the villain's range, so we are good here a lot. River is terrible, terrible, terrible. I will have to fold here if our opponent bets. She checked her cards to make sure she got it. She isn't scared, so I will have to give it up. Booah. Booah. Booah.
Three limpers in front. I make it $15 with ace jack offsuit on the hijack. Undergun was not paying attention. It took a while before he realized he is in this game.
15 total, please. So
the time waster folds. He probably costed me $5 of my win rate due to his hold up. Undergun +1 makes the call and the other limper as well. 3-way flop. There comes ace of spades, king of clubs and the 6 of hearts. Not a shabby flop. Me like. Under the gun player checks. Now check this out. The middle position player bets $2. What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, ha ha. Of course, I raise it up to $20. Under the gun player calls 20 and the aggressive $2 better as well. The turn gets checked around. Betting on the turn is fine. I just opted to check because I am in it. I make a questionable $25 bet on the river. Early player folds, middle position player calls with ace 7 suited. Very nice. We have 9-5 offsuit in the big blind and look at this, we get to see a flop with it. How about that, huh? How about that? 4 players to the flop. The flop is 8 of spades, ace of spades and the ace of diamonds. It gets checked around. The turn is a brig. Somebody should bet their hand at this point, but no. It gets checked around as well. The river double paired the board. Anybody with an 8, an ace, a flush draw should have bet the turn. Nobody got shit, so it's time for to steal this pot with a $10 bet. Under the gun player calls with king high. God damn it. We have Jack 6 suited in the big blind. The undergun player, the guy who called with king high, limps, the button limps, then I compete the small blind. I called because the under the gun player has deep stacks and I want to play more hands with him. 4 players to the flop. The flop is 8 of hearts, ace of diamonds and the 7 of diamonds. We flopped good. I check, big blind checks, then under the gun player bets $7. Button folds, then I make the call. I do not need to play this fancy. I'm just going to try and hit. If he can call with king high, he will call with top pair, or better if I hit. I missed the turn. I check, then villain bets $15 and of course I call. The river is the king of diamonds. I hit my flush, so what now? I'm not giving my opponent a cheap showdown. I'm going to take him to Value Town with my $35 bet. He went to the tank a little bit, then makes the fold. What a fucking nit.
And I said, okay, if I hit it, yes.
Yeah. 10. Say 10? 10, yeah. 10. How much?
Good luck, Colin.
35. I'm a nice guy.
Bullshit.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'll give you action.
Bullshit, yeah. You're
Nice
a
guy.
kick-ass ass. I'm a nice guy.
Nice guy. No, that's not good. There you go. Side spot.
Paying on the side.
Cheek. 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 Queen Jack.
Flush.
Ah, look at that, my head. Look at that.
Oh, good look. Nice, huh?